Next big idea is course communication. So the main way we will communicate with each other is online, at least, is email. Mine bdunningtln@lee.edu. I will send emails from this as well. So you should know your Lee College email. I sent out an email this weekend. If you didn't, and I will be spending money to watch this, I will send many out this first week. Mostly they're just announcements that I'm sending, which you probably want to see. But also sometimes I will email you in particular. If I'm emailing you in particular, I will be using your Lee College email. The class will be run through Blackboard. Even though we'll have lab on campus, all the materials related to lab will be posted on Blackboard, elearn.lee.edu, or you can get there by going to Lee College logins and just using your login. I do have my phone number there. The top one is my cell phone number. The bottom is my office number. I am more than happy to get calls or texts. Make sure you include a full name on my message. I don't know who you are. I don't have your phone number. If you want a phone conversation, we're probably going to have to schedule those texts. Generally, it should be shorter questions, yes or no, or like supposedly chemistry-related questions, like how do I do number 5 on the homework. But it should not be like, should I drop the class? That needs to happen to move to like a real-time conversation medium, either a phone call or we could do it in person, whatever. So we have that. It's not as hard with a hybrid to have on-campus conversation or in-person conversations as well. Do want to note, I have a toddler at home. I may respond to messages at random times, or I might be a little slow sometimes. If you've messaged me, if you've sent me an email, and you aren't getting a response, follow up. I try to get back to everyone within 24 hours, but if dragging on, just let me know. I promise I'm not purposely ignoring you. I do have student hours that I'm available for anything that you need. One is on Monday, noon to 2. I am in my office, which is in room 112, the gym, sometimes called the old gym. It is the building where the like open basketball court is that you can play on, and like the student weight room is in there, and the building with the pool. I also have student office hours in room 141 in the science building, Monday 5:30 to 6, Wednesday 1 to 2. That's immediately after our lab. And then Wednesday at 5:30. Basically, I put them around my classes so I will be there we have a class right here on Wednesday, 11 to 1, and then I will be around and afterwards and available to talk about anything. Student hours are a time for us to talk about course content, homework, tests, any sort of questions you have about chemistry or college or anything like that, transferring. I'm more than happy to sit and talk to you about it. And if you want to meet at a different time, we can set something up. These are just the times I'm guaranteed to be available, but I'm also, not that I'm guaranteed to be available, but that I will be in those places. I am also available at other times, like, I have this window here when I'm on campus. If you want to meet then, or on a Tuesday or something, or Thursday, we can set those up as well. Otherwise, let's go to Blackboard and see some of these things. All right, so in Blackboard, one of the tabs in front is this announcements tab. There's nothing there yet but this is when I send out announcement emails, I use this functionality. So you'll be able to see them within Blackboard. So they'll go to your email, your school email, they'll also be here. You can see that. I do want to note there's this messages, which it's improved in the new Blackboard, but this is still a clunkier way to get contact me. Because basically you send a message to me in Blackboard, and then a few hours later I'll get an email that like something happened in Blackboard, and then I'll come in and see that I have messages. The notifications on it are just not well designed, if I'm being honest. So it's just a slower way. I will respond to them, but it's much slower if you send me this. So I encourage you to email me directly. This is not, course messages is not an email. It is a message within Blackboard. So I encourage you to use email. That's a better way to contact me. There's also, I want to note these discussions. Let's go back to content. So I do want to note within a week, which we'll get to the week stuff here, there's these question and answer discussion boards. These are optional discussion boards where you can post questions that you have. You can answer other students' questions. You do not have to participate. You get bonus points, but a little bit of bonus points, extra participations, which you'll see what those are. And so if you have any questions, feel free to post them in here. You can answer other people's. I go in and answer them. But it's a good place if you have like a low stakes, not super urgent question and kind of a broad question like when is something due? How do I finish something? Or just something general in chemistry or, stuff like that. But, you probably don't want to post like grade questions in there. But, where is this thing on? Where's the lab handout? When is the post lab due? When does the next week show? When does the next week's module show up? Friday at 8 a.m. When do those kind of things are all good things to put in the question answers. And if you know the answer, I encourage you to go in there and answer them. And you can see them all. Also, they'll be in the weeks, but they're also in these weekly question and answer, and you can see them all. I would encourage you to only do it for the week we're in. I cannot hide future weeks from you for some reason, but probably just stick with week 1, which is what we're in currently. Yeah, otherwise, email as always. If you have a direct question, email is the best way to always get in contact with me. But that is communication. If you have any questions, you now know how to communicate with me. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.